does help, with the dive. You're sending in that buy, the Scion, the Nautilus into the backline here, and it's going to be Camille in the top lane. Doran had a spectacular performance, I remember, from playoffs here, in the MSI qualifier, stole an Otacon away. Duro TP'd down, Carrier did as well, so both those supports getting down there. Duro just trying to cover, make sure the Canyon cannot be
secured. 20 seconds until the grubs spawn. You have to imagine that GENG will look for it.
Immediately, though, engage coming out from Keen down here on the bottom side. Remember that Gumayusi has no flash. Keen just going in, beats him over the head with that.
Get a plate or two. At least one plate has already fallen. Owner, though, trying to answer on that top side. Carrier's behind them.
Yeah, Carrier wants to make his angle into the fight, and there's the heroic entrance. The Wukong Galio combo deletes Ruler immediately, and the second cast of the Cyclone mows Duro down. T1.
See Keen solo kill on the bot side, not to be outdone. Guma could be in trouble.
Yeah, a lot of danger there. The Dawning Shadow doesn't hit him, so critically not low enough towards that 0 HP mark as Canyon forces Owner back out of the grub pit. It's still 2 grubs over the side of T1, though. Doran ready to go in, wants to chase after Canyon. Faker and Owner dealing with Duro off to the side as another Nimbus strikes, ready to set it up with a Justice Punch, knocking him up into the air, and Owner ready to knock him right back down. Feet of Warfare, 3 kills. T1
be able to get out to those side lanes now. Of course, working in towards the Roa and the Archangels.
This could be a play for GENG, though. Keen gonna start it off here after Doran interrupts the hook shot, and Canyon's ready to show up to seal GENG.
T1 on the cross map, though. They will equalize the Dragons. Chovy wisely tries to push out that bot wave before Faker can respond, so he's going to be
about
safe.
to spawn in the top river. This is very important to try to control if you know that Herald fight is upcoming. Faker now trying to deal with Keen's Scion that has stacked mostly armor as Carrier and Gumayusi are going in. Ruler under a little bit of pressure, but he roots up Guma. Fires back with a little bit of damage as Gumayusi continues trying to escape. Has to flash. Doran's made his way into the back line. He wants to go after Canyon. Owner engages here with the Cyclone. Followed up with a Hextech ultimatum with the Dawning Shadows ready to back him up. Canyon staying alive, but T1 gets the kill and Gumayusi gets paid.
A close exchange, but it's T1 that get themselves the kill onto Canyon. Guma was forced to flash very early because of his positioning. Oh, a bit of danger for Doran.
Doran, Rune prisoned up immediately. Flash over the wall from Duro for the dredge line. Doran down means
the bot lane one. Keen has had the push non-stop. And as a result, this could mean
and the objective will go to GENG.
T1 win a fight in mid lane, but GENG find a pick onto Doran. Bot side of the map, T1 have priority over the Dragon, but GENG find a pick onto Doran. Their game plan is very much to punish this Camille at every...
No problem. They don't even have to use the Herald to do it. And that is fantastic. That is going to be the feats of strength there for GENG, so they get the upgraded boots.
As Keen will face check into a brush, I don't think he's ever really worried about doing that. We'll see, though, if T1 can punish. They try to unload onto the tank. Keen ready to flash away as Ruler's trying to back him up here with the Dawning Shadow. Tons of damage onto the Scion. Duro makes his entry into the fight. Keen's going to die, but now his dead body's ready to go. T1 try to disengage. GENG looking to fire back, but they won't find.
Here comes Duro.
Ruler's got the first kill into Owner as Faker tries to get away, but the Justice Punch will find no escape. A double kill to Chovy's Rise as Doran and Gumayusi.
Otacon, though, we're going to keep going.
We're already back to live, and the Otacon's halfway dead. T1 want to try to contest this as GENG have control of the area for now. They full send it. They want to go in after Doran, but they can't find enough damage to kill him here at the very start. T1 with a counter punch, but nothing just yet. Duro the first to die. Owner's going to try to get himself back away, but Faker's already down. Owner will follow. GENG 2 for 1, and they don't want to stop just yet. Chovy sends himself to his own death. And Gumayusi into the back, looks for Ruler. He finds him. T1 turning it around. Keen, the last man standing on GENG, and he wants even more. The shield ready to proc. Gumayusi ready to...
unthreatened here from GENG. I was thinking this was going to be a slow fight, but it was going to be theirs.
And Carrier's Poppy knocking Keen out of the very start. Keen is the raid boss in this game.
Yes.
T1 will need to find a way to get through him, and you can see the Corki damage. How I want to guesstimate that about half of that went into Keen.
Yeah, he did about as much damage as the two highest on GENG put together. Duro looking to go in here with the dredge line. There's no follow-up damage from GENG just yet. Faker's getting juggled around, but he's still got a little bit of HP, ready to go, flashing out. Gumayushi in danger, dawning shadow! And the sun sets on Gumayushi as Faker is running towards the other side of the map. He's got backup nearby, but GENG are on the hunt. Can they find anything else? Will they overextend? No, they're going straight after the Otacon instead. Doran, Owner, and Keria all nearby. Faker still with a grand entrance to try to join up if he wants to, but it's all 5 from GENG here with the objective.
They don't have Gumayushi here. Oh, that...
Keria, he wanted to find the Keeper's verdict to try to make it a fair fight, to try to give T1 a chance, but they won't get it. A nice flash to dodge that potential ulti as now Doran gets found out. Keen doesn't hit him with an estimating smash. Duro still walking over here with the Nautilus. The ulti's not available, but Vise is immediately into the dredge line to follow. Doran's gonna Hex Tech ultimatum, fully stacked.
And Ruler 80 plus stacks, and they have the sustain here, so they're feeling confident to start this Baron.
And Owner is exactly the target they want. The T1 jungler dead before he can blink his eyes, and GENG make their way to Baron.
Keen just choo-chooed straight into Owner. There was no way for him to escape. And with the jungler gone, this becomes a very challenging steal.
Okay. Keria doesn't have Smite right now. I'm looking at the scoreboard. The Baron's down to 2,000. GENG backing away from it. Keria with the Smite ready to go. Yes, Smite going over the wall, but it's still going to be claimed by Canyon. T1 will lose their support. We'll lose the Baron. We'll lose Gumayushi. We'll lose control in game 2. 6,000 gold lead, GENG.
Keria tried to go for the steal for the Heroics. T1 know this game is quickly slipping away from them, but Canyon outsmites him, is able to grab it and secure that.
And again, another kill on Doran after the fact. This Camille picked late in the draft. This Camille, so important for the comp. 2 and 6. There's not a single man on GENG who's not ahead of his counterpart. Game number 2, they're in total control.
I mean, Ruler's closing in at 100 and everything. Owner's finally going to be spotted now, and they could just look to try to pincer him. Chovy's not afraid at all.
Yeah, Owner did a great job playing around the fog there for a little bit, but once Vi targets you with the ulti, the clone can't save you. Chovy on a rampage. T1 jungler dead for 45, and the Dragon's alive. Ocean Soul for GENG.
An easy pick for GENG. A slippery play from Owner. But it's the MasterCard price this moment. Dragon Soul secured. Keen with the dive.
Immediately engages on Doran, and Chovy's ready to follow. Doran is sent to Rune Prison, and Chovy is the warden. GENG keeping the push going. Owner still dead for another 15. Doran dead for more than 30 seconds. A Baroned up GENG making their way into the T1 base with a 10,000 gold lead. With a Dragon Soul, they've got their sights set on the Nexus itself. GENG continue pushing forward as Keria tries to dive after Chovy. Keeper's verdict ejects the rise, but the Dawning Shadow reinforces GENG health bars. The first Nexus turret still stands as Guma tries to get some damage back, but Keen is simply too tanky. T1 finally have their jungler back alive, and with Doran about to respawn, they're thinking about trying to find something here on GENG, but they're so strong, they're so tanky, they've got so much regen, but T1 still thinks they've got to try something here. Doran goes in. He wants to go over the wall and find Chovy. He does, but Keen prevents any backup from arriving. Faker with a grand entrance, but it's only from his own exit. Doran is already down. Faker's about to follow as Keen is not even dented. Still damage from Owner, but nothing worth mentioning. A double for GENG. It's only Keria left, and he won't last long. One last shot from Ruler rules out any chance of a T1 stall, and GENG march it into the base.
Exceptional protection as T1 desperately tried to find something back, but it was not enough.
Nexus turrets are just a formality at this point. GENG with the tanky comp strikes back in game 2.